Happy Friday! Welcome to my channel. My name is Laura and I am playing 30 Cozy Games in 30 days. Today I actually wasn't sure which game to play, so I did a poll on my Instagram and people chose A Short Hike. Didn't win by much, but it did win, so I'm going to play A Short Hike. The other games that I suggested I probably will be playing later on in this challenge anyway, but A Short Hike is the game for today. Now, A Short Hike I have played before, so I've got it on my Switch and I'm just going to replay a little bit, remind myself of the vibes of it and see if it still works for me. I did enjoy it the first time I played it. But like I say, it's not going to be a full playthrough on this one, but just going to get the vibes, get the idea and then let you know what I think in the voiceover that I do. A Short Hike is a game about exploration. We play as Claire, the main character, who's this little bird who is exploring the whole of the remote island that she's on to try and get to the top of the mountain. So as you work your way through the game, you unlock more and more areas. You are able to collect these sort of little golden feathers, which enable you to fly higher or further and get to more and more areas within the game, with the ultimate aim of getting to the top of the mountain. There's lots of different characters in this game that you speak to, and as a result of that, there's quite a few little side quests that you can undertake to collect more of these feathers or just for your own entertainment really. They're quite funny little characters that you get to meet. Graphically, this game is quite basic. It's obviously got this sort of low poly graphic style. I do like the style of it. To be honest, when I first started playing this again today, it was a little bit muddier than I remembered it being, but the more I played it, I didn't really sort of notice that towards the end of my playthrough. I think I would most compare this game to Haven Park, which I played after I'd initially played A Short Hike. So if you have played Haven Park and you liked that game but you didn't like the sort of building all of the little camps, but you did like the exploration element of it, this is definitely a really good game for you to check out. I would say price wise, I think it's a really good price for the length of the game and the amount of content in there. I think a basic playthrough is that sort of 1.5 hours mark, but if you were to go around and do all of the sort of little side quests that are in there, that's when you sort of push up to the sort of 4.5 hour mark in terms of the playthrough. One of the things I did like is obviously as you go through and collect these gold feathers to be able to explore further and further, when you go into the higher part of the mountain and you get into the icy areas, your feathers freeze. So once you've used them, they don't refill again. And you can go into like pools to refill those, but it's not as easy to explore the higher up the mountain that you get. Overall, I think A Short Hike is a really brilliant game if you are looking for something that you can just play around in. It is quite funny as well. A lot of the characters had quite sort of humorous attitudes, or the way they were speaking was quite funny, so I did enjoy that. And I think it's a good time. It's a short time, but it is, you know, the clue's in the name. It's called A Short Hike and you go on a short hike. But the overall story was really good and I did find the game to be quite heartwarming. Just this adventure, this challenge for you to get up to the top of this mountain. And then when you get there, obviously it's beautiful views. It's not really spoilers, this clip, I suppose, might be, just because it obviously shows you the end of the game. But the end of the game is obvious from the start that this is where you're trying to get to. There's no twists or anything like that, so I think it's okay. Anyway, yeah, I think it's a very good game. I would recommend it, and I think if you've got a little bit of spare time that you would like to put into it, I think it goes on sale fairly frequently as well, so another one to just maybe pop on your wish list, wait for a sale and keep an eye out for it. So that is day 3, A Short Hike, done. I'd already completed this game, so I didn't need to finish it. I just wanted to have, like I say, a little bit of a refresh to remind myself of it. I'm really enjoying doing this challenge. I'm actually surprised I've kept it up. I know it's only day 3, but still, normally I'm quite flaky with stuff like this. I kind of have the idea and then the inspiration leaves me. So I'm glad that I've kept going and I hope that I manage to continue for many more days, taking bets on how long I manage for. I will be back tomorrow with another video and another game, and I will see you then.